Imagine being trapped deep inside a dark, flooded cave with no way out. Your only hope resting in the hands of strangers from across the globe. This is the incredible, heart-pounding, true story of 12 young boys and their coach, whose routine adventure turned into a life-or-death battle against nature's fury. Stay tuned as we unravel the heroic efforts, the impossible challenges, and the miraculous rescue that captivated the entire world. This is the Tham Luang cave tragedy, and you won't believe how it all unfolded. It was June 23, 2018, a day full of excitement and anticipation for the Wild Boars soccer team. After an energetic practice session, the boys decided to celebrate a teammate's birthday by exploring the Tham Luang cave. Known for its intricate and beautiful limestone formations, the cave promised an adventure like no other. Coach Chantawong led the group, guiding them into the cave's depths. Before entering the cave, the boys parked their bicycles and left their bags at the entrance, carrying only flashlights and a few snacks. They were dressed in their soccer jerseys and shorts, ready for a quick, exciting exploration before heading home. Spirits were high as they laughed and joked, eager to see what wonders the cave had in store for them. Coach Ek reminded them to stick together and stay close, a precaution that would soon become vital for their survival. Tham Luang Nang Non is one of Thailand's longest caves. It has long, winding passages and tight tunnels. The cave is beautiful, with stunning rock formations, but it can be very dangerous, especially during the rainy season. As the boys and their coach ventured deeper into the cave, heavy monsoon rains began to fall. The water levels inside the cave started to rise rapidly, cutting off their exit and leaving them stranded in the dark, narrow passages. As the water started to rise inside the cave, Coach Ek made a crucial decision. He led the boys deeper into the cave to an area known as Pattaya Beach, which is a raised rock ledge. However, the water continued to rise, forcing them to move even further to a higher spot. As they went deeper, the water continued to rise quickly, blocking the way out. The narrow passages they had come through were now underwater. They were trapped in total darkness, with only their flashlights to see. The boys and Coach Ek realized they were in serious trouble. Coach Ek kept the boys calm and told them to conserve their energy. He taught them meditation techniques to help manage fear and stress. The boys sat close together to keep warm and shared what little food and water they had. Despite their fear, they sang songs and told stories to keep each other's spirits up. They scratched marks on the cave walls to track the passing days, trying to maintain hope as they waited for rescue. When the boys didn't return home, their worried families contacted authorities. Local police and park rangers were the first to respond. They quickly found the boys' bicycles and bags left at the entrance of the cave. Realizing the boys were trapped inside, they immediately began organizing a rescue operation. The initial rescuers tried to enter the cave, but rising water levels made it impossible to proceed. They set up pumps to remove water from the cave, but the heavy monsoon rains continued to flood it. Realizing the difficulty of the situation, they called in the Thai Navy SEALs, who specialized in underwater and confined space rescues. Despite their expertise, the Thai Navy SEALs faced significant challenges like strong currents. The water rushing through the cave passages was strong, making it difficult to swim and navigate. Low visibility. The murky water reduced visibility to almost zero, forcing divers to feel their way through the cave. Narrow passages, long distances underwater, complex cave layout, and dangerous conditions like caves, sharp rocks, and jagged edges posed additional hazards, increasing the risk of injury. After several days of struggling to make progress, it became clear that even the skilled Navy SEALs needed help from the world's best cave divers. International experts from countries like the UK, Australia, and the US joined the mission. Divers John Valanthan and Rick Stanton from the UK were among the first international specialists to arrive, bringing advanced equipment and vital experience needed for such a complex rescue. With international experts on site, the rescue team implemented advanced tools and techniques to aid the mission. They used high-powered pumps to continuously lower the water levels inside the cave. Specialized diving equipment, such as full-face masks and air tanks, was brought in, Guide ropes were set up throughout the cave to help divers navigate through the dark, flooded passages more effectively. On July 2nd, 2018, after 9 days of searching, British cave divers John Valanthan and Rick Stanton made first contact with the boys. They found the team huddled on a small, elevated rock about 2 kilometers from the cave entrance. Using their diving lights and voices, they confirmed that all the boys and their coach were alive. The specialized divers assessed the situation carefully. They noted the boys' physical condition, the rising water levels, and the complexity of the cave system. This assessment was crucial for planning the next steps in the rescue operation. The Australian doctor and cave diver Dr. Richard Harris played a critical role. His medical expertise was essential for planning the safe extraction of the boys. With the input of the international team, a detailed rescue plan was developed. This plan involved sedation. Dr. Richard Harris proposed sedating the boys to keep them calm and prevent panic during the underwater journey. Special full-face diving masks were used to ensure a secure fit and provide oxygen to the boys. Each boy would be accompanied by 2 divers throughout the journey, one guiding and one following, to ensure their safety. The rescuers conducted practice runs to refine their techniques and ensure they were prepared for every possible scenario. As the rescue operation progressed, 2-way radios were set up to allow more direct and immediate communication between the boys and the rescuers. This was crucial for coordinating the delivery of supplies and planning the rescue operation. Despite the harsh conditions, the rescuers remained focused and determined. They kept in regular contact with the boys, bringing them food, thermal blankets, and medical supplies. They also set up a system to pump warm air into the cave to help prevent hypothermia. Hypothermia occurs when the body loses heat faster than it can produce it, causing the core body temperature to drop below the normal level. As the days passed, the urgency of the rescue mission increased. The monsoon rains continued, and weather forecasts predicted even more rain, which would raise the water levels in the cave and complicate the rescue further. The oxygen levels in the cave were also dropping, adding another layer of danger to the situation. The rescuers knew they had to act quickly. The final rescue mission began on July 8, 2018, under the looming threat of more rain and rising water levels. The plan was to bring the boys out one by one, each accompanied by 2 experienced divers. The boys were fitted with full-face diving masks that provided a secure fit and constant oxygen supply. Each boy was secured to a stretcher-like device. One diver led the way, carrying the boy, while another diver followed, providing additional support and monitoring the boy's condition. The divers navigated the narrow, flooded passages using guide ropes. The journey involved several challenging sections, including tight squeezes and underwater tunnels, requiring precise coordination and timing. The boys were passed along through a relay system with different teams of divers stationed at various points in the cave. This ensured that each part of the journey was managed by fresh and focused divers. By July 10, 2018, all 12 boys and their coach had been successfully rescued from the cave. Each successful extraction brought immense relief and cheers from the rescue team and supporters worldwide. The last boy and coach were brought out safely, marking the end of the intense and highly coordinated rescue operation. The boys and coach were immediately taken to Chiang Rai Prachanakra Hospital for thorough medical evaluations. The successful rescue was celebrated around the world. The bravery and skill of the rescuers, including John Valanthan, Rick Stanton, Dr. Richard Harris, and the Thai Navy SEALs were widely praised. The boys' resilience and strength captured hearts globally. The story of the Tham Luang cave rescue became a global sensation. What began as a simple adventure for 12 boys and their coach turned into a harrowing ordeal, trapped deep within a flooded cave. In the end, the story of the Tham Luang cave rescue is not just about a dramatic rescue mission. It is about the unity and perseverance of humanity in the face of adversity. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there is always a light that can guide us to safety and hope.